Hey there, it's Angela Hochman, your host of In the Kitchen on STL TV, where we give you a little glimpse into St. Louis' very robust food scene. So, I have a very special guest on. In fact, it's not her first time in the kitchen with me. I brought on the one and only Chef Liz Schuster, the owner of Tenacious Eats. Chef, how are you?
I'm good, Angela. Thanks for having me back.
Thank you for coming back. There's a lot going on here in front of me. Can you break down what the heck are we making today?
We are gonna make a porchetta. And I do it, this is a little bit of an untraditional porchetta. And I think once you get the method down, there's so many different things you could roll up inside this pork. Actually, you could do this with lamb, with beef, with pork. Pork is more forgiving, I think, for this type of dish.
Gotcha, gotcha. And for those of you that are watching, we pop the ingredients on the screen, so if you are feeling so ambitious, buy all these things, get them sent to your house through Instacart, Stat, and cook along with us. If not, watch and learn. Okay.
And again, it's just learning the method. Like everyone's like, oh, you know, I didn't use this or I didn't use that. It's just, I'm giving everybody a blueprint.
I love it. And that's something I feel like you tend to do, fun, unconventional things. Yeah. Very much like, it doesn't have to be so by the book, right?
No.
I mean, cooking is improvising, right?
And I think it's sharing. It's a story, right? So like if I told you a story, you would have your own version, right? Like telephone,
exactly.
It becomes something new. But right now, and also I feel like this is a good tension release, making porchetta. Have you ever done this before?
Wait, so what I feel like Judge Judy. what's happening?
Isn't that a good feeling?
It is. I'm like the boss. What does one do with this?
Okay, so you're gonna tenderize. We're gonna actually spread this out so that we can fill it with a little bit of prosciutto and this yummy pesto filling we made that has Parmesan cheese, panko. And the panko gives it like grips. If you've ever tried to pinwheel something before and everything oozes out the side, this is my little trick. I add panko crumb and a little bit of parm so it holds its shape a little bit better. So when you're flattening out meat, even if it's chicken, lamb, anything else, you're gonna use the flat side of the tenderizer. This side, right here.
Pay attention.
You're not doing this to wound. What we're trying to do is spread it out because you can see how thicker it is here, and then I can show you how to make, we're gonna make a thinner lip, so when we roll it, it'll make a beautiful seam.
Makes sense, okay.
So you can start, what I do is I start from the center and just kind of work my way out.
Are we like whacking it, like whack-a-mole?
Kind of medium, because if you go too hard and you hit with an angle, you're gonna cut the meat.
So like that?
Yeah, perfect, and just kind of work your way to the corners.
Okay, so
we're trying to get a rectangle.
I will do my best.
A little harder, a little more anger. Does this feel good?
This does.
I know, I love this part.
So Chef, while I'm doing this, talk a bit about Tenacious Eats. Some people may not be familiar. It is way more than just a fun movie food event. Talk about it. And what the heck is a full contact experience?
Well, full contact, I love the idea of being able to talk to people and talk to my guests. So we actually set up our station in the audience around our guests. So you're gonna be watching a full-length film.
Okay.
We have trivia and games that are immersive about either the culture of the film, like the genre during the time, or it's going to be about the movie itself. For people who are true fans, we show a lot of kind of cult films that have big following, or they're real big favorites that everybody has. We've done Gremlins, we've done Beetlejuice, we've done The Big Lebowski. What we're doing is like, we're pausing the film about every 15 to 20 minutes to introduce a different course. But we want people to escape and kind of live, you know, in a very visceral way inside the film and the narrative. See where it's thicker here? You're really gonna kind of push it that way. Oh, that's it. You got it. See that?
Don't mess with my pickleball arm though, I'm telling you.
That's, I mean, but we're, you know, it's not like we're doing this part. We're kind of prepped out by the time we get to our show. but you can hear us plating and watch us plating. You could smell the food before it comes to you, so it is full contact.
Because you're part of it.
Yeah, and you could hear the cocktails being made, the shakers going.
Oh my gosh.
And we're so excited. We're working with Work and Leisure.
Talk about that. Yeah, I've not been there.
Well, it's just the Justice League coming together, essentially, is what this is.
Okay.
Work and Leisure, they're located in Midtown at 3015 Locust. So they're in the heart of everything cool right now, right? They're by the Fox, they're by SLU. They are so quirky and cool. And they did an adult spelling bee. And they're like, Chef, do you want to make food for an adult spelling bee? I'm like, my dreams have come true.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Did you have to spell? They're like, spell the entree.
Oh no, I'm in the kitchen hiding because I don't know how to spell very well.
That is a great pausing point.
Yes.
I tell you what, hold that thought. When we come back, we're gonna talk about all the great things and what one can expect with these different food items during each fun movie event. And we're gonna turn this into something delicious and edible. Okay, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with Chef Liz.
I'm Belinda, and this is Willard, and we were adopted in 2021. When we first met Todd, he was singing a song, and I was like, wow, look at this kid with the biggest smile, and he has a big heart to match.
The energy you give Todd, you get it back from Todd.
Yeah.
Todd's a joy.
Yes, he
Todd
is.
really is a great joy.
I love him. You and you.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Hey there, we are back in the kitchen here. Chef Liz and I are just, whipping up a porchetta with tomato crema, as one does. Chef, this porchetta got a little fancier since we went away on break. What's going on?
Well, this is a big part of porchetta is the layer of prosciutto.
Oh.
So it's a lot of flavor. It's a lot of salt too. So I know you're thinking, why didn't you season this pork, Chef, before you put down something else?
Yeah.
Because all of the sodium, the flavor is going to be in the prosciutto. But I want to show you a little trick. You ever buy prosciutto and you're like, what's with these papers? It's really annoying.
They're so thin, I almost ate it.
Well, the papers are actually your friend. So a lot of you are going to say, I was 2 years old when I found this out. So Angela, you're gonna lay that down and you're just gonna pull the paper up.
Wait, lay down.
Just lay down your prosciutto,
Okey-dokey.
paper side up. And you're just gonna hold one finger in the prosciutto and pull the paper off. Look at that, look at Band-Aid.
Wow, yes. Oh, don't mess it up, Angela. Okay.
You can't mess this up, right? We're gonna roll it.
It's so beautiful, wow.
Well, I mean, that's the beauty of when you stuff anything, no one's gonna grade you on
And I do remember, I don't know if we have footage of this old episode, you did have me like stuffing a chicken once. I didn't know what was happening.
You did great.
Thank you, thank you.
It's all about not being afraid, right? And just doing it.
That's true.
Just doing it.
So where can one find this? Is this an item that would be on one of the movie night menus? Is this part of the work leisure?
This is on our work and leisure events menu. So if you schedule an event with work and leisure, you also get me out of the deal.
Hey, enough said.
And this is one of our entrees. So if you're having an amazing, cool city wedding, an urban wedding, this would be one of the dishes we would serve.
Oh my gosh, wow. So you do way more than just the film events.
Oh yes.
You do all the catering there, whether that's weddings,
adult spelling bees, you name it. I mean, we also have this really cool concept. I'm gonna have you push this down and we're gonna leave some space right up here without any of the green on it.
Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Do you come up with all these menu items?
Yeah.
This happened in your head?
Well, I have made porchetta many times during my younger years as a chef, with working for other Italian chefs and other Italian cooks and Sicilian and
my people.
Your people. Yeah, every nationality. And when you cook together, you learn, right? You learn a new dish, you learn a new technique. So every chef that's about my age is a walking encyclopedia of really cool recipes they've picked up in their career.
I just love your background and your journey. We do have a few things in common.
Yes.
Our alma mater, Columbia College, Chicago.
Yep.
Shout out. Also, we were at the Chase Park Plaza.
I
spending some time there. So I just think it's so cool. You studied film there, so
Yes, I
you
did.
confuse film with culinary.
And the crazy thing is, you remember Columbia, I was cooking at a restaurant very close to the South Loop Club, which
Oh my gosh.
which is now closed.
Yes, yes.
Sad.
Rest in peace.
But I didn't know that, I mean, I had watched so many films and I wanted to taste what I was watching. And
Interesting.
yeah, and I
That's
was
what
just
you're
like,
watching.
this, you know, so I want to live in certain movies. I'm movie obsessed.
I just think you picked the perfect profession then.
I know, I always joke that this supports my food and film addictions.
I love it.
So now we're gonna roll this. Have you ever rolled sushi?
No.
No, okay.
I've eaten sushi. That's about it.
Sushi's one of my favorites. So we're gonna tightly kind of roll this up.
Oh my gosh. Wow, this is like an epic pinwheel.
It is, isn't it? It's pretty cool. And then
Wowza.
we're gonna pull this film out from underneath.
And those of you watching,
Ta-da!
P.S., do not use saran wrap. Repeat, do not use saran wrap. It won't end well.
No.
Chef, this is a special kitchen film.
And you can pick this up if you go to like Gordon Food Service. I think Costco might carry it.
Okay.
But don't use saran wrap, because when you start to tenderize with saran wrap, you're gonna rip big holes in it.
Oh.
So we're gonna do, and look at this, you don't even have to lift. All
Oh,
the way to the
hey.
end. Isn't that cool?
Serious dental floss.
I know.
Get in there.
So we're
my
going
gosh.
to, when you tie it, you can work as a team, but if you're by yourself, see I have my thumb holding that, because
Yes.
you don't want it so tight you're cutting through the meat.
You don't want that shooting out at you either.
Delicious pesto. So you're just
Okay.
gonna pull it down.
How far in between?
I would give about this much space.
Couple inches?
Yeah.
Okay. So what, again, if I was making this at home, I just go by, what is this?
This is just butcher's twine.
Okay.
You could even buy this at a hardware store.
My gosh, I'm learning so much today, Chef.
Isn't
I
this
always
cool?
do when you're cooking with us.
And this is a great way to get family involved. So I'm going kind of tight, but not too tight.
Okay.
So it kind of bulges. And we want all the knots to kind of be the same place.
Okay.
And you're gonna
Maybe
slide that
mine a
down.
little. Oh my goodness. So you, when you're creating these movie events, you create a very specific menu. Is it food that is featured in the film? Is it food that, I don't know, like how else would you design a menu?
Sometimes it's literal, like, you know, we've done Willy Wonka, the old Willy Wonka, with the teacups.
Yes,
And
oh my gosh.
we did schnozberries and lickable wallpaper, and we painted schnozberries onto the plates, and people had to pick up their plates and lick them. So sometimes it's very literal like that,
I
and
love
sometimes
that.
it's made up. Like Beetlejuice is a good example. There, except for the tiger prawns that jump up, there's no real food, right? You're doing a great job.
Thank you, thank you.
Are you sure you've never done this before, Angela?
Positive. I don't
you
even know.
positive?
I would not know where to start if
Maybe-
this landed in my kitchen.
Maybe it's in your genes.
Oh, definitely, yeah. My Sicilian ancestors are.
They're like, oh, Angela. Oh, Angela, you finally have made a porchetta.
Job.
So we're going to, you can see a little bit coming out of the ends, but that's okay. And the next thing I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you cut the little strings. So we're not gonna go too far off. You're gonna take off about that much so we
Okay.
can find it.
I'm on it, I'm on it.
And we're heating up our pan here.
Okay, we'll get our sauce going. There is a sauce, right? I'm a
Oh,
sauce girl.
yes.
I was like, there better be sauce.
And when we're done with that, I'm gonna have you season that, and I'm gonna start a sauce.
Okie dokie. What's the team like with Tenacious Eats?
It's myself, Chef Steve, our son, Benjamin. In fact, all of our
Great
kids
name.
have worked for us.
Aw.
We have amazing wait staff, Lauren and Chase, kids who have actually grown up doing Tenacious Eats. Our whole crew, like,
Gosh,
have
I
grown
think
up with
that's
us.
so special.
This summer, I'm very excited because we're going to be doing a pop-up summer camp
What?
with Work and Leisure. Starts in June, ends in June, 2 weeks of
Wow.
every night is oops, I spilled a little bit. Every night is a different theme, a different takeover, and we are celebrating Tenacious Eats' 13th birthday
Wow.
on
You're a
June
teenager.
13th. Yeah, we're gonna show Friday the 13th.
Congratulations.
thank you,
That's a
thank you.
big milestone.
And then we're gonna be showing, get this, the next Friday after that on the 20th, June 20th, both at Work and Leisure, we're gonna show Troop Beverly Hills.
Stop.
I know,
Wait,
right?
is there gonna be Girl Scout cookies galore?
Special Girl Scout
I'm there.
cookies. And we're going to have 2 stylists are gonna be there doing hair braiding, different
I will be
like
there.
what do you call it? With like the glitter and the hair and
Just
the extensions. Yeah.
So wait, real quick, what did you add to that? Was that just a cream?
That's heavy cream.
Okay.
I use 40%. If you notice, I didn't start with a roux. There's
Yeah,
no
you did
flour
not.
in this. And the more events we do, the more dietary restrictions we encounter.
Gotcha.
So I really stay away from using roux. And
That's fair.
if I can,
Keep
I try and
everybody
stay away
happy.
from it. So I'm gonna let that reduce. And I'm gonna add, so I've got a little bit of the sun-dried tomato, I've got my fresh garlic. I'm gonna add just a little bit of red wine vinegar. I know you're like, why?
Oh, I don't ask questions. You dump all that wine in, Chef.
It gives
5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock. Is it 5 o'clock? It is.
Sure.
Totally. See how it's getting thick? So tomato, even though this is a sun-dried tomato, tomato is a natural thickener. So,
it really?
Yeah, yeah. That's like anything that's a tomato sauce.
Yeah.
See, you know when you add the
Thick.
paste and it gets thick and you gotta stir it
Yes.
constantly so it doesn't stick on the bottom? Because your tomatoes have sugar and they start to get really
Did
thick.
not know that.
So see how I just added maple syrup because I don't like using refined sugar in things.
I
know
love
our
that.
grandmothers might get mad, like, what are you doing? So I'm adding a little bit of red
pepper flakes.
red pepper flakes. I like a
Perfect.
little.
Kick it up.
Oops, I'm smooching everywhere. And then I'm gonna add some fresh parm. Don't use pre-grated because if you're making a sauce or a Mornay, never use pre-grated because it has special stuff, and I don't wanna say exactly what it is, but to keep them separate instead of buying a bag of, a ball of cheese. And then we're gonna take this.
Smells so good.
Doesn't that smell good?
Yes.
We don't want that to burn, so I'm gonna move that a little bit. I think we're hot over here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the oil. Angela, I'm gonna have you go zip, 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 zip over the top. You don't want a ton of
Trying to
oil.
write my name.
Angela.
You're like, stop, just dump it.
So we're gonna we don't want a lot of fat when you brown something. If you wanna take some of the paper towels I have right there and give a little blot.
Okay.
And this is when you're like, why did somebody's roast turn out so much better than mine? It's because they just don't use a kitchen towel because you're gonna have like raw meat on your kitchen towel.
That is gross.
Yeah. And
Okay.
see, this is gonna create a great browning surface.
Okay.
So-
now we season.
Now
not
we
before.
season. And we've got a little bit of rosemary here.
Oh,
Dried
yum.
rosemary, dried basil, and you're gonna sprinkle it all over liberally.
Am I using everything that's in each of these little cute
Go for it.
containers?
Whatever you like, right?
I like spices, I like sauces, I will pretty much eat anything.
Me too.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
This smells so good. I wish people could smell it. You just have to make it at your house.
Well, and I think, isn't that what's really important is when people come and they smell something amazing?
Oh my gosh, yes.
So if you ever feel like
Oh, you don't have to clean up, don't worry.
Well, you ever
Bam.
hear people say like, oh, I don't know how to greet people when they come over.
Throw cookies in the oven.
Even if you don't have time for that, you know what you can do? Just throw garlic in a pan.
Really?
People go crazy, right?
I do. I walk in, I go, I'm home.
I'm home.
Or I'm on an Italian vacation. I don't know. That barely fits in the
Doesn't
pan.
it? You ever heard the joke? I always tell this joke when I'm making a roast. So see our seam? You see our seam where we did this?
I do.
Okay. It's not really hot yet, so I'm gonna hold the seam in.
Like, be careful.
It's not, you could touch it like this, it's not hot yet.
I don't know if I can reach it. Don't go catch it arms. Oh, that smells nice. That's
Doesn't it smell good?
better than potpourri or a candle.
So you're gonna
Nice.
sear that, and you wanna get that seam, hold it down,
Okay.
okay? And then really what you wanna do is get it nice and brown and crispy all the way around, like see where that fat was that I scored?
Sure.
That's where flavor lives.
Love
so we're
it.
gonna do that,
I love it.
and then we're gonna pop that in the oven once you have all the sides done, about 350.
Okay.
And I wouldn't cover it because if you cover it, you're not gonna have that nice crispy edge on the outside,
Yeah.
which I love the crispy part.
I do too. Like the burnt ends.
The burnt ends.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! By the
Look what
magic
we
of
just
television.
made.
Yeah, we're so talented.
Oh my gosh.
So see how crispy and yummy that is?
Beautiful.
So the next thing we're gonna do when we serve this for everybody, you're just gonna go through
Cut off all the dental floss.
cut that off. If you want to cut those and pull those off, I'm gonna get our
my gloves
sauce
back
and
on.
plate ready. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I'm so excited. That looks and smells absolutely amazing.
You notice I didn't use any salt
No.
because of the Parmesan that's in it. So if you're making this at home, don't use saran wrap. Get some good gloves. Don't use the lunch lady gloves. That's what I call
We're
them.
not serving up hoagies and grinders,
No,
folks.
and you know why? Because they get, they tear. The gloves do.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Gotcha.
Kids are watching this, they're gonna go to school and go, I'm not eating that, your gloves might tear.
These are hard.
I need to pull those off.
I
But-
can't even see some of them.
So if you can add anything to that panko, if you look at the recipe, you can add sun-dried tomato, you can add feta cheese.
I was
you can
thinking goat cheese.
Yeah,
Something about the sun-dried.
goat cheese, that whatever it really, you know what I mean, sounds good to you. That again, this is just a blueprint. And this is only half a full pork loin. So you could do this with a pork tenderloin.
Yes, the little, yeah.
Or you could do a whole one and put half away, freeze it for another holiday.
Genius.
I know, right? Look at
Pretty
that.
sure we got like most of the, I said the ropes.
I think so. The ropes.
Stuff out.
I'm on the ropes,
Yep.
Adrian. So,
Yum. Oh my
so
gosh.
let's slice this bad boy up.
Yeah, this is when I like adult supervision in here.
So,
Oh, so what would you serve on the side?
well, I like a little bit of polenta, like soft polenta.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Or like a grilled asparagus. Look at
Ooh.
this. So if you have, look
That
at
is
how pretty
perfect.
that is.
Oh my gosh. So chef, it's almost time for us to eat.
Yes.
Let's plate up our good stuff. We're gonna enjoy it with the sauce.
So I like a lot of sauce.
Me
I'm
too.
going kind of crazy there, sorry.
No such thing.
No one's
such thing.
watching us.
Everybody's watching.
But see how pretty that looks on a
Yeah,
board.
you can slice thinner or thicker,
Yeah.
depending on your liking.
So we are all set there. That's really pretty. I think it's fun.
Not even sure I have a fork, so are we just gonna
I think we're gonna use our fingers.
pick this bad boy up? Okay.
Yeah.
And the rosemary, can we garnish?
We can garnish.
Let's do it.
The only, you know, and also
do
when
you
you
like
put this on the table, you can definitely
Perfect.
garnish. your-
Okay.
Look at this. Like if you do, take your knife, do a little poke.
This is like food and art coming together. I'm dipping. I'm gonna enjoy some right now. Would
Yeah,
you
go
like
for
to
it.
have a piece?
Yes, ma'am. Let me
I mean,
know.
you
what-
did most of the work, so okay.
Well, you're
let's
the
give
one
this a whirl.
who beat it into submission.
Holy cow! What the what?
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do with the rest of that?
I'm gonna share it with you.
I can pop my trunk. This is so good. I am getting down with all this. Oh my gosh.
You see how easy that sauce was, and it thickened itself.
Oh my goodness. This is outstanding.
Thank you. It's a go-to, I think.
You know what's good, because I'm usually taking like one bite at the end of the show. I took at least two already, and I don't plan on stopping. Chef, that's gonna do it for our time today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming. I learned so much. This might be the best thing I've ever had. It is outstanding. Check out Tenacious Eats. You have a great presence on social media. Consider them for your next event, and really check out the lineup coming up for these great movies, because again, you get to be a part of the movie food experience. I don't know any other place that does that. That's gonna do it for this episode. However, the next episode is gonna be super fun. We've got amazing arepa bar. Okay, we're gonna have a whole bunch of fun with that one. In the meantime, check out STL TV on all things social media. We are there. We got all sorts of fun things going on. Check out our website too, if you will. Guys, that's gonna do it. If you're out and about though, and you're eating at a great restaurant and you think they could make a good guest, drop us a note on our Facebook page, okay? In the Kitchen is on Facebook. That's gonna do it. I'm Angela Hochman. I've gotta go, I gotta eat this, so. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time.